In a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again. Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2 Be Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
Right! 2B Blunt Podcast, episode 44, and we are back in studio. We have the Scott. Woo! We got none other than hard-hitting Frank Knox.
Yes, sir.
And of course, your host, the P to the double EZ, and we are back, episode 44. We have a huge show lined up for you. IG influencer, cannabis reviewer Hazy returns to the show for a new monthly segment called Hazed and Infused, where she gives you guys, the listeners and the viewers online, her favorite devices she's reviewed for the month. So this is exclusive information if you're a smoker. You're going to want to get down with this. That's coming up about 6:45. Of course, the Scott's got to talk about Money in the Bank. And by the way, on my list, it's the shits.
Yep. A lot of shit on there.
We're gonna blow our listeners as we talk about what happens when the weed hits you too fucking hard. That's right. Edible versus flowers. We got a lot to discuss. Frank Knox with the lack of sports today.
Not much happening. Esports is popping right now, I'll tell you that.
This is true. You know what? Esports is popping. Let's talk about that in a second. And also, of course, we have to debut a brand new game show for you guys. It's gonna be another banger. It's called WEED or RONA, where a lucky contestant has a chance to win a $20 Grubhub gift card if you can guess whether the cough that we play is weed or RONA. That's right, phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. Yes, Jody Ambrose, this is the same Peezy that blew up TikTok this week. That's right.
Let's backtrack for a minute.
Let's backtrack real quick to esports.
So our listeners know, do we already have a contestant locked in for this game show, or could they call in?
Right now, we have a contestant. We got a contestant.
All right, so we want to make that clear to our audience.
That's right. We have a contestant. Now, mind you, there are other prizes to give away.
And there are other games.
That's right. There's still Stump the Scott.
Yeah, and we can always bust out a word for you if you got the cojones to get one.
Okay. Stump the Scott, though. I mean, we haven't played in a few weeks. If you got WWE trivia, call in. See if you can stump the Scott. So far, this man's been undefeated for weeks. Bring it on.
The only time he was defeated in WWE trivia is when you and I spent time on Google looking up questions.
Well, that's usually what happens because how the fuck are you gonna stump the Scott? You know, that's the problem. Is it's a chore.
There's been some NWA stumps, but
it doesn't count.
Some Mid-South stumps, but WWE, I think he's undefeated.
That's right. Exactly. And like Frank Knox said, esports taking over right now. You know, because all there is to do is play video games.
Man, Call of Duty Warzone came out the most opportunistic time.
Absolutely. Call of Duty has been running the game, baby. Running the game. I mean, it's the only game that, millions and millions and millions of people are playing.
It's amazing.
All the time. And if you ask anybody what game they're playing now, it's Warzone. You go on TikTok, all the video game TikToks, Warzone.
I encounter people out in the world just sitting on their phone watching Warzone videos.
I don't think I've played video
And
games
I
since.
actually stayed up till 2 a.m. last night watching somebody play Warzone. After
did
I
not.
played Warzone myself from 6 to 12.
Come on.
Then I went up to bed and got 2 hours of someone else's streaming. Because I don't know. It's the only thing popping.
Really? You stayed up till 2 a.m. on a weeknight.
Yeah, I was really intrigued by this guy, man. He was I'm going to just shout him out. His name is Disabled Gamer, and it's he's a disabled guy in a wheelchair that
really?
plays on a computer.
I'm not laughing to make fun of him then.
And literally, the dude was so good. I mean,
Really?
one of the best streamers I've ever seen play in my life. Like, one shot, one kill, snipe shots every time.
I learned a new thing today, right? A way to stop yourself from slowing down while sprinting and sliding. Did you hear about this?
No.
If you're a Warzone, if you're a Call of Duty player, listen, this is it. This is an exclusive tip right here before I light the blunt. While you're sprinting, you hit the slide button. Immediately hit the slide button again to cancel, and then the jump button. And you will slide and jump, and you'll continue to sprint without slowing down whatsoever.
Really?
You could just bolt across the map like the Flash.
Wow, so this is a new hack.
This is a new glitch, new hack, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it was
Easy
a
cheat
glitch.
codes.
They just fixed the glitch of the helicopters because people are somehow flying them underneath the map and just sitting there.
Listen, that bullshit happens even during the
Regular multiplayer.
yes, there are certain maps where you can literally hide underneath. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was playing last night and someone shot me from like above in like outer space. I was like, bro, how the fuck did you get up there? I didn't even know that place existed.
Yeah.
He's like, chill, bro. I was like,
Chill, bro.
And I was like, guess what? Go there again, you're gonna die. And I just camped above there and just kept killing the same dude.
Damn. Well, we're going to go ahead before we go any further and get to my favorite part of the show. It is the lighting of the blunt. And it's time to start this thing right. So, I ask you guys, are you ready?
Ready, Peezy.
Yes, sir.
I said, are you ready?
Wop, bada, boo, bop, wop, bam, boo. I'm ready.
Wow, it's Little Richard. Jesus.
Lil Scotty.
Then, for the three of us in this podcast studio, and the hundreds listening at home, rtsportsnetwork.com or watching live, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, YouTube.
Just had some corona droplets fly my way.
Don't
Yeah, no,
worry.
there's a big
We're safe.
stand
Oh,
on
look
the
at that.
keyboard there, yeah.
Oh, shut up, Scott. Silence. Ooh, let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it. That's right.
I was really tempted to go off script that time, Scott, because of your.
Wow, Tutti Fruities.
Oh, man, I got to see Little Richard live once at WrestleMania 10.
R.I.P. Little Richard, godfather of rock and roll.
Wow, you saw Little Richard at WrestleMania 10. Of course, Scott was there.
Yeah.
You know,
Singing
of course,
America
the
the
Scott was
Beautiful.
there.
Did he play any of his smash hits?
Dude, it was just America the Beautiful. It was,
That's a
that's
fucking
all they brought him
tease.
there for.
Oh, man.
Before they repackaged him as Johnny B. Bad in WCW.
Johnny B. Bad.
I didn't even know that. I gotta
Johnny
look
B.
that up.
Bad.
I gotta look that up.
Frank, the blunt is ready for you.
Yes, sir.
How about that? I bet y'all wondered what we're smoking this week.
How about it?
Tutti Frutti.
I can tell you right now, it's a repeat. It's a repeat. And Frank's going to laugh because it's one of my... What is it, Frank? One of my what?
I don't know, favorite strain.
That's right!
Every strain's your favorite, bro.
We talked about it last week. I had to bring it in. I told you my top 3, and it's Gorilla Glue.
Oh, shit.
Gorilla Glue. Now, I could go through the whole spiel about Gorilla Glue, but everybody knows Gorilla Glue. And I've probably used it 2-3 times in the past 44 episodes as my strain of the week.
The weird thing about Gorilla Glue is that there's like Gorilla Glue. There's like 900 variations. There's like GG4, GG29, GG this, GG that.
This is the classic number 4, baby.
Oh,
that's right.
Number 4.
The classic number 4.
GG4.
The most diesel, the most gas, the most loud of all the weeds. Right up there, right next to GMO, if you ask me. Which is another fire strain, top
and
5.
Clifford.
Oh, that's right.
Clifford's
Clifford.
big, red, and on fire.
That's right.
You have one of those, or do you have 2 of those?
2 of what?
2 of those. You only got 1 fired up? Because I was going to say, if you had 2, then it could be a GG44 for episode 44. You're like, why didn't I think of that?
Wow, Scott. Wow, Scott.
Wow.
That was a hell of an idea. Why did I think about that? I do have another rap, though, somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it even was.
We got papers.
We got papers.
I got Bud.
Yeah, maybe we have to roll another GG4.
44. When I thought of 44, I thought of Rick Smits, the old center for the Indiana Pacers in the 90s.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I think Sean Bradley was also number 44. Seems to be a very popular number for white centers in the NBA.
Wow. I guess so. Speaking of 44, episode 44, we went through the strain of the week. We went through the letting of the blood. Now we got to know, the Scott. Tell us, what is the beer of the week?
The beer of the week this week, surprisingly enough, it is not from Treehouse. This one comes out of New England Brewing Company out of Woodbridge, Connecticut, and it's kind of their staple. This is Double Fuzzy Baby Ducks, okay? It's a
Double Fuzzy Baby Ducks?
Yes. So it's an 8.2%er. It's a smaller can. It's an IPA. Double IPA. And of course I can appreciate the can art because it is a bunch of fuzzy baby ducks, but they're actually in a wrestling ring and one of them's like hitting them with a steel chair, so of course I'm gonna take to that. But yeah, this has a lot of citrus flavors, tropical flavors, and doubles the palate pleasing power.
That's one of my favorite beers. As last week I was drinking that because I've been going to New England Brewing often.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Really? I've never tried this.
I've been going there often. This week is the release of Fuzzy Baby Ducks, which is the birthplace of, double and triple fuzzies.
Yeah, and the triple I think is very rare. They've only done it probably like maybe 2 or 3 times, I want to say.
I was lucky. That was the first time I went there. They had a triple during this quarantine, and I found myself going back more and more because it's right near New Haven, and my girlfriend lives down that way, so...
I almost just ashed in my glass, by the way. This is where we're at already.
Already? Wow, it's comparison. Dude.
I think the 3 of us are a fucking hot mess. None of us can talk right now.
It's comparable to you trying to pour your shots on your mic, I guess, during the Zoom.
No, not another Zoom. Scott, I got a fancy beer, too, I got.
Oh, what do we got?
Look at this. This is called T-Shirt Cannon.
Oh.
Right? This is from Lone Pine Brewery in Portland, Maine.
I'm a huge fan of Portland, Maine beers.
And this beer has been the brightness of my week. I randomly picked this up at CT Beverage, right? And I just fucking ashed this thing out. And I am so surprised by this fruity, delicious beer right here.
Did you just pick it out based on the labeling, or did you look up on Untapped?
Does it got a shitload of flavors?
Because I've been finding myself like sitting in the fucking beer aisle just
So there I was at CT Beverage in the aisle where all the crap beers are. On fucking Untapped.
Yep, that's
looking up the ratings for these beers. Let me tell you. I mean, look at this thing. Look at it pour.
I love that color.
Look at
Do
that.
you think you could save me a sip so I could taste it?
I sure can.
My dude.
You can both try it.
Into
How's
glass,
that? You can both try
a T-shirt out of a cannon.
Look at that.
Scott, do you have another glass?
I only brought one tonight.
You guys are going to have to share the can, a.k.a. Rona.
Well, I'm drinking Treehouse Curiosity 96.
Oh.
The latest.
The latest and the greatest. And I have nobody to thank but my good friend, the Scott.
The Scott brought you that?
Yeah. I came empty-handed this week.
Damn, Scott. You
I didn't
coming
have time
through.
to stop home for beer or at the package store.
I had to keep it going from all those juice machines last week that we went through.
True.
Although I accidentally took your extra one home with me, Peezy. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. No, I just wanted enough for the show. Today I came prepared. Today I have Dunkin'.
T-shirt.
I got the Dunkin'.
Dude, you have Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee lined up.
That's right.
You got your T-shirt can and beer, and then
That's right.
what's in the glass with all the ice right
Old
there?
Smoky peanut butter whiskey.
Dude, you know what that sounds like?
A great time.
It also sounds like a 3 a.m. wake-up call to take a shit for like 45 minutes.
No, there'd be no shit taken right now, bro.
I mean, I'll tell you that
Beer, whiskey, and coffee all at the same time. That's bubble guts waiting to happen, brother.
the Peezy corner of the table is epic, though. We got all the drinks that I talked about, plus the pile of nugs, the bong. It's just
I got all the goods right over here.
that is a Hall of Fame corner right there.
My grinder, my vape, my coffee, my drink.
My man's got three,
That's a fucking banging track right
my
there.
man's got three cold beverages.
That's right.
One isn't enough.
My grinder, my vape, my coffee. I can make a whole jam out that shit, bro.
My vape,
My vape.
my coffee, and I'm about to smoke this blunt. Yeah, my vape, my whiskey, and I got the beer to drink.
That's
yeah.
right. My grinder, my vape, my coffee.
If you didn't
my
notice,
day.
I'm stealing the flow from my neck, my back.
I had no clue. That's going down. That's going down. But we were talking about coffee, so I got a great commercial to play. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get blunt with our listeners right here on the 2B Blunt Podcast.
We've been told perfect days do exist. Yes, that's right. Imagine a world where you can have your morning cup of coffee and feel instantly relaxed through the entire day. Well, coming to a neighborhood near you throughout 2020, we will make that dream a reality. We introduce you to Stone Bucks, where you could start your day off with a dose of medicine you require to kickstart a day in that busy life of yours. Try our fall favorite, Kush Spice Latte. It'll keep you basic AF. Oh my God! Cap off a stressful day with our exclusive line of herbal teas from Tea Ganja, made from some of the rarest herbs in the world. We have a long list of edibles for your breakfast teas, including blueberry skunk muffins. And don't forget about our exclusive Everything Bagels made in-store that are infused with 14 daily strains. You just choose indica or sativa. All of our products are made with only the highest ingredients, whether it be coffee grounds from the mountains of Colombia or the herb from the finest weed farms around the world. We strive to bring you the highest quality product and morning stone to keep you going throughout the entire day. Stone Bucks, where a cup a day keeps your troubles at bay.
Guaranteed to give you the munchies. It's 2B Blunt with Peezy.
That's right, baby. We are back. I can't believe the blood's still going. I feel like usually by now, bro, the blood's already out. Either it's out or we've smoked it already.
Well, here's what happened.
We got a slow burner.
Here's what happened.
What up?
Yeah, you put it out. You knocked the cherry out, so it extinguished it for a few minutes. We relit it.
Oh shit, we relit the blood already?
Yeah, because you knocked the cherry right off.
I didn't even realize that.
And we're rolling wraps this time, not King Palm.
That's true. That's true, baby. Well, here you go.
You made your own King Palm.
Did you end up trying that t-shirt cannon?
Not yet. I'm letting Scott pour it in his glass right now.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid the Rona, so I had to finish the double fuzzy baby ducks so I could pour that half of this can into mine. So Knox can have the rest. So that way our lungs don't touch the same can.
You probably got hella sediment.
That is fire.
Right?
Ooh, yeah, that is damn
Right?
good.
Tell me this. You don't have to drive a half hour to get it. It's right here in Middletown.
Like I took the first sip and then I swallowed it and I opened my mouth and I felt the fucking rainbow coming out. Like I just ate a Starburst or something. I literally tasted the rainbow.
I'm saying, bro.
It's out of Portland, Maine.
Portland,
Yeah.
Maine. My favorite beer
And
spot.
they carry that shit right here down the road.
When you went to Portland,
I didn't go to Lone Pine.
no.
So I tried that.
The unicorn one they have.
Diamond Unicorn was
Diamond
another one I
Unicorn.
had that I tried.
So
I think that's like
I got a
Imperial.
4-pack of each.
we might have to all take a road trip. Portland, Maine's kind of like a utopia of breweries.
Bro, 5-star beers everywhere. Bissell Brothers, Portland, Maine Company. Now these guys. Woo.
Damn.
That's it.
I mean, if you're in the Portland, Maine, and you're a brewery, and you want to have the 2B Blunt squad there, you want to book the squad, hit us up. Phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. You already know this thing's going down right here. And the past week, guys, I gotta tell you, I have been indulging in edibles more than I have been in a long time.
You already know, dude. I've been at whole quarantine. I've been dosing like every day.
I know, and I don't know how you do it, bro. Because I be eating this shit, and I be stuck on the fucking couch, bro. That's all. Like it's great when you want to fucking sleep, but like if you're planning on taking an edible and doing anything other than sleeping, eating, or shitting, that's not happening.
For me, I just I could get in the zone, just couch locked, feel really heavy on the couch or chair, and just jam out video games or TV.
Did you hit up Chef Goof or?
No, so I had gotten a couple from Mr. Knox, and then another friend of mine dropped off a bag of edibles. Excuse me,
An entire
Sounds
bag.
like you just
for free.
smells like you just burped up an edible.
Yeah, I got the hookup because I helped her get the shit to make it, and she hooked me up, bro, with like a few brownies and a few giant cookies. So, and these things are fucking fire.
Well, and I think you've told me about this person before.
I'm sure I have.
I've never yet to try one. I got to get one of those edibles. I'm a huge edible guy.
Oh, I can should fucking quarter cookie upstairs. You could have had it real quick. I'll tell you what, quarter I'll get you. The cookies are like fucking this fucking big, right?
Oh shit!
And the brownies are literally what I call them. I gotta fucking put this thing down for a second, bro. And the brownies are like little loaves, bro. They're like little fucking like bread loaves. It's not like a little square brownie. It's like it looks like a fucking little mini loaf of bread.
Like one of those little mini pound cakes.
Yeah, but it's like this, bro.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like those gas station pound cakes.
Yeah,
Tiny
but
little
it's like
things.
chocolate brownie with chocolate chips inside.
I'm
You stick that
unfamiliar
some bitch in the microwave for a few seconds, and that shit comes out, and all of a sudden, you don't even realize you're eating a brownie. You're just like, holy fuck, let me get this with a glass of milk, and this thing's on fire. You know? So, what are your thoughts? So let's do this. I want to know, Knox. And I can't conclude Scott because he doesn't smoke, but do you prefer flower or edibles?
For me, I prefer the art and like motion of smoking, like the process
Yeah.
of like breaking up the weed, rolling the weed, packing the weed, lighting the weed.
Absolutely.
But in a perfect world, it's like eat an edible and then smoke like 20 minutes later, like maybe one joint, and then you're just like 8 hours go by. You're like, damn, bro, I'm still high. You know, you don't have to smoke, but
Wonder what you having for second dinner.
I do love edibles. I can't say I'd pick one over the other.
Yeah.
I love them both for different reasons.
Well, phone lines are open, 860-347-110.
How about you? I mean,
I want to know if the listeners,
I want to know what you prefer.
I understand that, but I want the listeners to know. I want to hear what they think. I want them to call in and tell us or comment online
comment, yeah.
because we'll see it right on the screen here. And I want to know. Now, for me,
Well, I'll ask you at the end of the show. Then.
now for me, I'm going to tell you right now. I like flower better, but because there's not shit else to do, you know, and my wife is now working nights again, so like. She works like a 7 to 7 schedule. She's a nurse. So for me, I'm just like, well, what the fuck else am I going to do? Can't do shit. Let's fucking take an edible and chill out.
Eating an edible makes me feel like I just have a weighted blanket on me. Like it's
That's
very
a
comparable.
perfect example.
And I'm hungry, and I have that like you'll fear. Damn, I can't even speak, bro. That like very
That's usually me, bro.
euphoric feeling of like being high. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't trust me. I know. We're talking to the king here. So like, I don't know. And then you reach a point, Scott, right? You reach a point where you're just so fucking high, right? Where the high just hits you. And like, you just reach a whole nother level. You know what I mean, Frank? When you're like, got the fucking giggles. You're You're laying on the couch with a weighted blanket, and all of a sudden you turn into Tickle Me Elmo. Like you're just like squiggling and laughing about like the stupidest shit. Like, it's like I feel like I'm a Tickle Me Elmo with a weighted blanket that has like an unlimited appetite for DoorDash and Grubhub. So what I'm gonna do, right, is I got a clip I'm gonna play you. All right, from a conversation that I had with a friend, real fucking lit. Okay. Really, like, at that point where you're just so high. But we were using the fucking animojis.
Oh yeah.
or the emojis, whatever they call them.
Yeah,
from the
emojis,
Apple.
the videos. Yeah.
Right. And this is Scott what it sounds like when two people have purely peaked on weed.
But I really am stoned. In the house, stoned. In the house, stoned like a motherfucker stoned. I got this corn dog. Pancake sausage. I'm gonna eat it. This is fun. This is great. But then I also have this thing. There's a bagel. This is so funny. It's so weird.
You're just lit. You're lit, right?
Where did you get a pancake sausage? Because I tell you right now,
Look, my thing can't even keep its eyes open.
for pancake sausage. That's right.
Have you ever heard of a pancake sausage?
No.
All right,
my shit.
me neither.
My
Until
eyes is
this.
closed, yo. They open, but they closed. They got slits. I got Chinese eyes. Yo, this shit is wild.
Yo.
I want pancake sausage.
You don't have
bagel.
Chinese eyes. Your
You
eyes
get
are
them in
just
the
legit
freezer
closed.
I think they're State Farm.
Dude.
Or not State Farm. Is it State Farm?
State Farm's auto
Okay,
insurance.
so pancake sausage.
Pepperidge
Something.
Farms?
No, not Pepperidge Farm.
Pancake
State
sausage,
Line?
corn
State
dog.
Line's potato chips.
That's what they are.
Listen, this is pancake sausage.
You get pancake sausage, corn dogs. That's what they are.
Did you know this
Pancake
existed?
sausage, corn dogs.
That is kind of legit.
Dude,
That's
you get
actually a really
lots
good
of
analogy of a
coffee.
corn dog. I've never
No,
heard
but they make the corn dog using the breakfast sausage and pancake batter.
And you're
Really?
like,
Yes.
But I feel like mine are like super
Wow.
chingy, like. Thank you so much.
Wait. So,
This is legit.
them things come in a box?
Now your eyes are shaking, bro. Now you what's going on with you,
Yeah,
bro?
fluttering.
Peezy's in love. He heard pancake sausage. Look at him.
On a fucking stick. What kind of fucking world do we live in? I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Did they roll out
That
these
pairs well
pancake
with
sausages
the big
during
old cream
Corona?
cheese.
I don't know. Apparently, you can get them at Aldi's in a box.
Gotta
I,
pull
I was
that.
trying to look up whatever
Scott's
I was
got it
talking
up.
about.
Jimmy
But
Dean.
Jimmy Dean.
It's a Jimmy Dean gimmick.
Part of
Yeah,
the
wait, how much is
balanced
it?
Nutritional
No,
purpose.
you know what it is? It's not State Farm. It's State Fair. State,
State
Fair,
Fair.
You've never
makes
It's like-
corn. Yeah.
yeah.
A pancake sausage.
I mean, maybe
corn
State
dog,
Farm makes them.
It doesn't even give me a price.
Pan dog. Never had
A
a pan
dog.
dog,
This is literally what it's like
dude.
when you've reached peak at that point. That is peak 100%. I don't care what anybody says. I like that. And then pancake sausage. Like, this is the kind of shit that happens, Scott.
I never knew that was a thing.
Me neither. Me neither.
I don't think I would ever fuck with it though.
You don't think so?
Nah, it's not really something I would want. I mean,
Oh no, it sounds delicious. It's like the best of both worlds, kind of.
I don't know. I don't think I would have to be really stoned to want to eat it.
And then, so this is after
I
that.
don't really like pancakes.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why.
Yo, when I fuck
What?
up,
Wait a second. You don't like pancakes?
That's
Like it's like one of my least favorite breakfast food. Like I prefer French toast or waffles over pancakes.
Come on.
And obviously I prefer like eggs, fucking bacon, corned beef hash.
But dude,
like. There's a lot of options, but like, if I'm fucking up a breakfast buffet, dude, sausages and pancakes
A
are
breakfast
all up in there.
buffet?
I'm number one sausage, dude.
where the fuck they got a breakfast buffet around
At
here?
probably the hotel or
Well,
casino.
casinos,
Yeah,
yo,
hotel.
Mohegan-
Oh, the casino.
You stay overnight at a hotel, you breakfast.
I know this is
buffet.
bringing up bad memories. This is all stuff we're missing right now. Buffets and casinos.
You could probably go stay at a hotel for like $10 and probably get the fucking buffet for free too. At this point,
What?
well, you know what? Staying at hotels, right? I mean,
True. True. And then, so not to change the subject, but then this week, we're talking about some stone shit. Your boy like almost went viral on TikTok, yo. I got a hit.
Almost. I think you did.
I got my first hit.
You had like your like 15 seconds of fame on TikTok.
How's it? It's all
You
over.
started off real hot.
It's all over. The fizzled.
Yeah, you started off real hot.
Fizzled. But it's still going up every day.
You started off hot.
I got 15 people who have used the sound now for this video. I got over 4,000 plays.
That's awesome. I mean, one of the first comments on tonight's show was, "Is this the Peezy from TikTok?"
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it is.
Mad people used it. My favorite one was the dude that just went ham and dumped the whole bag of pretzels on his face.
Dude, that was amazing.
That was the best one.
That was probably definitely the best one.
I have not.
But I came real close, man. I mean, it was wild for a while.
So are you gonna follow it up with like, or is this something you're gonna try to?
The problem is I don't know what to do next. Like, I thought about making a fucking video about like doing stone shit using the song or the sound in the background, right?
There's like weird algorithms with TikTok because people go viral doing the dumbest shit. Like I see like a lot of people in TikTok, they like take two things like egg check, and then they'll take two eggs and just like smash it over someone's head.
So this
or
is
like steal someone's phone and smash it on the ground.
That's right. And this is the jam so far that blew up, you know?
Stone in the house and I'm in the house stone. Stone in the house and I'm in the house stone. Stone is a motherfucker in the house stone and I'm stone is a motherfucker in the house stone. Stone in the house, stone in the house stone. Stone in the house, stone in the house stone. Stone is a motherfucker in the house stone and I'm stone is a motherfucker in the house stone.
Now you got to just hit with the rap lyrics. You go, I'm so stoned in the house, I want pancake sausage. I just
that'd be a huge hit.
Calling Grubhub, watch it. You know?
Yeah, that'd be a huge hit. Maybe we should make a remix. We can debut it on the show.
Well, yeah, you could put that's a great hook for a song. I mean, maybe you could combine a couple of your other talents and make the next viral smash.
True. But who would have thought that something as simple as that is all it would take?
You've been hyping up the TikTok for a minute, and now you're reaping the rewards right now.
I mean, yeah, I got that, and then I got another one. I did with that whole 6ix9ine video. Yeah, that got like 1,300. I'm like, that was nice.
That dude's blowing up, bro. You heard he gave $200K to like kids, like for hungry kids, like You Hunger Kids. One of the biggest foundations. They told him, "Fuck you, we don't want your money."
Come on,
they gave it back. Yeah,
really,
like no hunger for kids. It's like one of the biggest donations for childhood hunger and assistance. And I guess they gave him the 200,000 back. Yeah, 200K.
They gave what? Oh wow. Well, I mean, I thought they got rejected though.
Rejected for what?
Like they like declined the 200.
They declined the K.
Yeah.
Got it back. Yeah.
All right, I didn't hear that right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, he's just living on the edge. He's breaking every record, and everyone's following him, and he's just owning up to being a snitch.
And Snoop Dogg's hating on him real hard right now.
Everybody in the music industry, but himself and the twin sisters he's banging, are fuck Tekashi 6ix9ine.
So everybody else is like, aha to him.
Yeah, you mad? I'm not
Big Mad.
Big Mac. I heard people were thinking they were saying Big Mac for a while.
Not Big Mac. People still arguing with me on TikTok. They're like Big Mac. I'm like, no, it's Big Mad. You know, yeah.
He just puts the rat emoji on.
Like, why the fuck would they even use Big Mac? Like, that's like the stupidest shit I've ever heard. You know? But we got real blunt with the listeners. I think it might be time to open up the phones. Yeah. You know, again. 860-384.
We got a couple people on the line that want to play the game show, so.
That's right. Listen, of course. Let's open it up then.
Yeah, you want to open it up?
I think we should. I mean, they've been open. Don't get me wrong. Phone lines have been open.
No, but for the game show, it's time to start it up. We got it. All right, let's push it through. All right.
2B Blunt Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what hell is this on?
Hello?
Hey, we could hear you. You got comms over there, buddy, or what?
This is Tim calling in.
Oh, Tim. All right, Tim. Are you calling in to play the newest game show on the 2B Blunt Podcast? Weed or Rona?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Wow. It didn't take long, man.
I've been waiting forever for this. I can't wait to play this game. Let's get it. I mean, let's do it right. Let's do it right.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Well, let's give him the rules. We got to give him the rules.
That's right. The newest game show on 2B Blunt Podcast.
This is going to be a weekly thing, you know?
Weed or Rona. Tim, here are your rules. I will play you a clip of a person coughing, and you need to tell me if that cough is the result of weed or the Rona. Does that sound easy enough?
I think I got this. I'm on the edge of my seat, but I think I got this.
He thinks are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Ooh, I mean, we'll see. Let's see.
Weed or Rona? I mean, this is going to be the hottest thing to hit the net right out there with words
of
of
the
weed.
Take a rip so big he coughs himself before he starts, or
Tim, you are a smoker?
Yeah, I'm lighting up right now, as a matter of fact.
all right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, I think we might have to light it back up, too.
I'm looking forward to that Grubhub gift certificate at the end of this, brother.
That's right. Now, Tim, we will ask you, you have to get best 3 out of 5. That's the rules.
3 out of 5.
You got that's
3 out of 5? Sure.
all right. So we're going to give you chances. I'm going to play you various clips. I will be just the cough, and then you give me your answer, and I will play the full video, giving you.
We got to get it. The answer locked in. How long does he get to answer?
Well, we'll give him a solid minute.
All right.
We'll give him a solid minute.
Should we allow like a non-smoker like Scott to help him out as a lifeline, or
Do we want the Scott to be Scott? Probably would be the best person to be a lifeline, but he's the most inexperienced smoker of the 4 of us at this point. So I tell you what, if you get stuck,
you could rely on the Scott for help?
He said he doesn't want me. He already made it clear.
What do you mean, Scott?
I'd rather call my neighbor out back right now.
Oh! Shots fired!
He'll call his neighbor Crangus.
Dude, wow.
All right, well, let's go, man. Let's get the first clip up.
You guys really want to get into this, huh? All right.
I'm ready.
All right. We're going to play it right here. It's going to be the newest game show to sweep the nation. Weed or Rona? So we will play your first clip. Let me get it loaded real quick for you. Because who else is unprepared but me?
Bud Griffin.
Bud Griffin! Oh, shit. Bud Griffin. All right. Weed or Rona? This is it. Tim, are you ready for your first clip?
Ready.
All right. Here we go. The first clip.
All right.
Is it weed or Rona? Oop, oop, oop. There we go.
Peezy there.
Yep, here it comes.
Represent inmates. Excuse me.
What do you think, Tim? Is it weed or Rona?
I hope you're starting off with the hardest one first, because, man, oh, this is going to require some thinking power here.
Well, lucky for you. You
Scott
got a
is
full
here to
minute.
help.
A full minute to think.
Thinking, yeah.
Well, maybe you need to play it again for him. Do you want us to play it again, or?
Is it too much to ask the technical director to throw that on one more time for me?
No, it's no problem at all, man. We understand that. If I was in your position, I'd want.
I mean, this is a critical moment here. This is question number 1.
Come on, Bud. Keep your finger on the switch.
That's it. What's it gonna be, Tim?
She's laughing.
Is it weed or is it Rona?
The audience applause
Gentlemen,
is
I
throwing me
gotta
off.
go. Rona.
He's right! Wow! It actually is Rona!
Yeah.
I'll give you the full clip!
What's time out? Why is there people clapping?
This lady was doing a
Audience is going wild.
Why were people clapping
Yeah.
during her cough? If she
you
has
do?
Corona, I mean,
That was Hillary Clinton giving her speech, having a coughing fit. That's right.
These figures. I knew that boy shouldn't have been a moist smoker. I knew it.
Good start, good
Hillary
start.
Clinton.
Well, so far he's 1-0. I can't believe it. He got us on the first try. Let's do it again. Tim, are you ready for your next clip?
I am ready.
All right, let's do this.
Intense.
What's What's going on here?
I'm high. That's it. One more time, I'll play it for you.
Yeah, one more time.
Oops.
Yeah, no music.
That's it.
Wow, that's another toughie, guys. Another toughie. Do I phone a friend? Do I phone a friend?
There's only one friend here.
You know what?
That's-
I'm going to save the phone a friend, and I am going to lock in my answer, and I am going to go with weed.
He's done it! Wow! That was my call! God damn it! That's right, no, that was actually Frank Knox. Right here.
Ah! That's right, I knew that call from somewhere.
Jeez, man. Oh, man.
He only
That's
needs
terrible.
one more.
He only needs one more to lock in $20 to Grubhub. He's going to be eating a meal tonight
Oh,
on the
God.
2B Blunt podcast.
Does Chicken Run offer on Grubhub?
I don't know, you know.
Out there in upstate New York?
Tim, are you ready? If he gets this next one right, he wins.
He's in.
I mean, this is going to be wild. Tim, are you ready for your next clip?
I am ready.
Here's your clip.
He's ready.
All right.
Wow.
It sounds like a
Sounds like the
That is
person's crying.
I know,
as well.
that's a wimpy ass cough.
Sounds like Scott when he coughed.
Sounds
Minute on the
Sleepy-
clock.
Sounds like Sleepy Joe Biden. I hope this is not another one of my coughs and I've really buried myself here. I'm starting to question, is it Sleepy Joe or is it Frank Knox?
I don't know. What's the question is he know? You got 30 seconds.
This one's so frail and so tough. I don't know what I'm going to do here.
Well,
really
you've
don't know
gotten
what
2 correct, no wrong.
That's
It's
right.
your third question.
This is it. What's it going to be?
Right, I'm sitting pretty.
You're
right
sitting
now.
pretty, baby.
No pressure. No pressure. I'm going to go with weed.
He's done it! No! He's done it! Let's play the full clip!
3 for 3.
Wow, that was quick work.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Wow, that was quick work.
You can hear the bong rip
Wow. Just
going in the
don't stop
background.
here, boy. Unbelievable.
Whose cough
So
is
tell me
it?
what I win. One more time so I can hear.
Oh, this is a great and impressive rip this guy's taking right now.
Whose cough is it, though? Just a guy online? A
shit on
random or
YouTube,
someone
yeah.
within the show?
There it is.
Wow, it sounds like he's crying.
Tim, you've done it. You won a $20 Grubhub gift card. Compliments of the 2B Blunt podcast.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, boys. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
man, just text.
You're a
just-
force to be reckoned with, Tim.
Just, inbox us at the 2B Blunt Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, and send us your phone number, and we'll send you over your $20 gift card to Grubhub to maybe eat a burger or two on the boys here at the 2B Blunt Podcast Studios.
Oh, wow. You're really putting it out there, huh?
Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. I'm emailing tonight because I want to stuff my face with a bunch of Big Macs.
Oh, with the Big Macs!
Wow, you're getting Big Macs, bro?
He's getting 2
That's
number
right.
ones.
As many as I can buy with that.
Are you big mad that he's getting Big Macs?
Wow.
Wow. Scott, yo. Oh, the Scott, yo, coming out with that fire. Holy shit. Where did that come from? Can you believe this guy?
Oh,
We have our
I don't know how
first
you put
winner,
up with
man,
this. I really don't.
Rona.
No
or
idea
weed?
how you put up with this.
I don't know how he put up with it either. This guy's full of one-liners. Who would have thought? You know?
Oh,
No, we love this guy here on the podcast. Well, Tim, make sure you send in your info. You want to give a shout out? It says you're winning.
You want to shout anyone out? Represent your hood, where you're from. You got anything to say? This is your 30 seconds to let it be known.
unbelievable. Put me on the spot. I'm from New York, and I listen from New York, and I know there's people listening all across this great land, covered in Corona, but it doesn't matter. We're still tuning into the podcast, and I enjoyed myself, and I hope that you gentlemen, and Scott too, will include me in on a championship reunion show at some point for the Weed or Rona trivia contest. That's all I ask.
Wow, all right. So he wants to meet a winner that will be determined on a future show.
Really?
Or we could throw in the pool a battle of champions, you know?
I mean,
we could do a battle of champions, bro. The Hunger Games of To Be Blunt podcast game shows. We got Stump the Scott. We got the Stone Spelling Bee words with weed. And now we got weed with Rona. So that's
weed or Rona. Weed with Rona.
Weed with Rona.
I mean, if you're gonna have Rona, you might as well have weed with it. But
yeah,
listen, this guy,
he's making a lot of big claims
he can say he was the first. He was the first official champion of Weed or Rona.
And we
know what he's going to be in tonight, and that's Big Macs.
That's right. He's going to be getting Big Macs. Right, not tonight, though. Gotta ship it out to him, bro. What is
Special
that?
Sauce all over.
Well, it's just as soon as he sends his information in, we could fire it off within 24 to 48 hours once we get the production team to cut the check.
All right. Perfect. Well, Tim, thanks for calling in, man. We appreciate you playing Weed or Rona, the first ever player and winner right here on To Be Blunt Podcast. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right, Tim.
Right, man.
Later.
Fucking Weed or Rona, bro.
New York, representing. First champion of Weed or Rona.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
and we got Jared as our current champion in words with weed, and we have the only champion of champions with Stump the Scott, and that's the Scott, baby, and he's live in studio.
The Scott is live in studio, man. The originator of the game shows. I mean, Stump the Scott was the first game we played.
Yeah.
Ron Griffin is now like the Richard Dawson. He's just taking over everything now.
Well, I think that's yeah. Isn't it true, though?
Yeah, it's great.
It's job security.
It's a good way to give back to the people and to have them interact and have some fun.
Yeah, it's fucking brilliant on top of it.
I mean, now this guy from New York.
What a fucking game show that was.
Connecticut. Now this guy in New York is going to eat a couple Big Macs on us, coming up soon. Tonight, tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a couple sausage, egg, and cheeses in the morning when he wakes up with $20 of Grubhub in his account.
True. That could obviously happen. You might never know.
That's right. To steal a line from your book.
To steal a line from my book. That's right. Well, let's do it.
That's right. The most commonly used word at the 2B podcast. That's right.
I gotta bring it in. All right, there we go.
When it comes to sports, there's only one man for the job. The best analysis in the game right here from the 2B Blood Newsroom. It's Frank Knox.
Yo, 2B Blunt Universe, it's your boy Frank Knox, bringing you this week's roundup in sports. And as it's been for the past 9 weeks, 10 weeks, sports has been pretty non-existent.
Ain't that the truth?
But this weekend we had the return of UFC. UFC 249 took place in Jacksonville, Florida. And overall it was a great card. It started off with Greg Hardy, former NFL Pro Bowler. He picked up another victory, and now I think he's 8-2. He defeated Del Castro in a battle of heavyweights. But the fight I was most intrigued about of the night was two heavyweight titans, Francis Ngannou and Jairzinho Rozenstruik. battling it out for the spot to be the number one contender. Both of these guys are like 6'5", 250 pounds, just like chiseled beasts. Well, the fight lasted 20 seconds.
What?
Francis Ngannou caught him with one flush punch.
That was it.
And that was it. Put him on his back, and the referee came in, stopped the fight within 20 seconds.
That's amazing. Don't you hate that though when that happens? You build up this fight, everyone's looking forward to it, and then it doesn't even make it a minute. Let alone 30 seconds in this case.
But both of these guys are just like monster knockout artists, so people knew it was only going to last a round. That was the understanding, but 20 seconds was really quick. I was disappointed by that.
Now, I didn't get to watch the card, so my question to you was did they have an audience there? Was there people watching?
No, but they had their full camps, and they were all wearing masks and coming out to the ring with their trainers, their cut man, their hype man, all that.
Was this the one that was supposed to be filmed on an island?
Yeah, this was going to be the first fight on Fight Island, but it happened in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, I want to see this Fight Island thing.
I think the Fight Island's still supposed to happen, but I know ESPN and Disney, because Disney owns ESPN.
Right.
And somehow they stepped in and kiboshed Fight Island, but they were able to run it on Jacksonville, Florida. So they had two main events. You had Henry Cueto versus Dominic Cruz. And Cueto took out Cruz in one round. They stopped the fight early.
Oh.
Cruz has been the pound for pound at the top of the list of fighters in the world, and he finally got taken out by Cueto. I think he took like a 2-year hiatus. This was his first fight back. He didn't come out strong, but we'll see if he comes back. But we have a new champion in the lightweight division, and that's Justin Gaethje. Defeated Tony Ferguson in fifth round by a technical knockout. The referee stopped the fight. So he's the interim champion, and he will now be fighting Khabib when Khabib is ready to fight. Right now, Khabib's locked down in Russia, and he's Muslim, and it's Ramadan, so there was no way he was going to train and being fasting and all that stuff.
Right, no, impossible.
But sports are on their way back. The NFL has released their schedule. Everything seems to be a go. They plan on coming back right on time. The MLB, they're still talking. They want to do a 50-50 revenue split. They don't want to pay the players their full contracts, but yet they want them to risk their lives traveling during a pandemic.
Yeah, that's tough.
So the players are kind of taking a stand, and we'll see what comes of it. Right now, it's looking like the players may strike if the owners don't budge.
And then what happens? So they got to postpone the season?
Yeah, there's a possibility the whole season could be postponed.
Damn. That's wild. And so there's kind of an up and down to this. Either they want the 50-50 pay, but if the season doesn't happen,
nobody gets paid.
Exactly.
Yeah, so,
eventually
the owners are going to have to come to and just pay them what they're owed. These guys are billionaires. They're billion-dollar companies, sports teams, so they can afford it.
All right.
This weekend, though, the first major sport comes back, and that's international soccer. You got the Bundesliga, the German soccer league, kicking off this weekend with no crowd.
I didn't know that.
So international sports are returning, such as soccer. There's just no crowd. But we'll see what happens, man. I think all summer you're going to get sports, but there's going to be nobody in the stands.
I think I've had enough of watching that with WWE.
The only plus side in the sports world has been the Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. Episodes 7 and 8 were this past Sunday, and this is the first time you've seen Michael Jordan kind of be almost human for once in his life.
Yeah?
I mean, there was a point where he was so choked up emotionally, he had to get up and leave. He couldn't handle the questions and the thoughts of... Because people thought he was a bully, because he would talk shit to everybody.
Right.
And he would do it with his own team, but he only did that because he had such a drive to be a champion. He did whatever it took. He would kick them down and spit on them, but he would only do that in hopes to make them better. So they brought that up about him pushing his teammates and kind of being almost disrespectful, like in a way doing so. But he got up, he was choked up, he was crying, he took a minute, but that was the competitor in Michael Jordan. He wanted to be a champion no matter what. So this weekend we got episodes 9 and 10. It's going to conclude the documentary. I'm kind of sad that it's going to be over. But we do have The Undertaker Last Dance happening, so that's kind of going to take its place.
Have you seen part 1?
In the sports world. Yeah, I saw part 1.
Part 1 was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was real good. And then I heard another thing in sports news. I don't know if you heard this, Frank Knox. They have a golf game going on.
Yeah, I mentioned this with Tom Brady, Phil Mickelson, and Tiger Woods, and Peyton Manning.
I saw the commercial for it last night.
Yeah.
And I was like, where have I heard about this before?
Yeah, I mentioned it like 2 or 3 weeks ago when it first dropped the news, but that's going to be cool.
It's interesting. Golf must be thriving at a time like this because they want quiet anyways.
Well, the courses are for the public, but as far as the sport, they haven't even been playing.
I know. I mean, why not though?
That should be the one sport that shouldn't have been impacted.
That and tennis, I feel like they should both be flying right along.
Yeah, they should be.
But
instead we're getting cornhole and Korean baseball.
Cornhole, Korean baseball.
That's what's the live sports have been.
Great. Solid options.
Better than nothing. I haven't watched either, but I've been playing a lot of video games. Esports is my new sports.
That's right. The esports is really kicking off. We talked about that at the top of the show.
Yeah.
And I'll be getting into that Call of Duty later.
Dude, I will play Call of Duty, and then I will go upstairs in my room and try to go to sleep and watch somebody play Call of Duty for like 3 hours.
There's like a line I'll draw. There's no fucking way I'm going to sit there and watch someone else play.
I've been watching people play for the past like 3, 4, or 5 weeks.
You should be a professional by now.
I've gained some like insight on how to be better.
Yeah?
I think my game has kind of been elevating from
All
it,
right.
but
you're definitely a higher rank than me, so.
It's stupid, but there's no sports on. So I've been relying on esports. I've been watching a lot of people play video games. I mentioned it, 3 weeks ago when I was all hyped to watch NBA players play NBA 2K.
They got an esports thing going on this weekend. And I don't know if it's FX or TNT or something. I remember there was a commercial for it. They're having a big event right on live TV. Esports.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's wild. It's
big
taking
money
over.
Big money right now in esports.
I'm surprised that we're not making money off that. That's like something we should...
I know, we should be live streaming.
I know, we got to get our Twitch game up.
We do. We could game together on Twitch.
That's right.
But yeah, man, one thing I was excited for this week is there was a super group formed over this past week.
A super group?
A super group. Some people are calling it like the Reality Stars Avengers.
What's this?
And that's none other than the Full Neck Posse. You got Thick Neck, you got Daddy Long Neck, and you got No Neck Ed from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, man.
They've joined forces, and they're, it's the neck crew, man.
The Trinecta.
Yeah, it's the Trinecta.
The Trinecta's here.
Yeah, that's it.
So what are they doing? What is the super group doing? Are they just taking over social media right now?
Yeah, they're just like on Instagram Live and shit.
They got like an official page?
No, they should. I think it's going to be happening soon.
I got to look this up. I haven't seen any Trinecta videos yet.
Yeah. Daddy Longneck was on No Neck Ed's Instagram Live, and they've been like hinting at like collaborating, so I think it's finally going to be happening.
This dude literally has nothing else going for him right now after since the 90 Day Fiancé is gone past and his 15 minutes of fame's up, and now he's making IG videos with a bunch of D-list celebrities.
Well, he was only on Instagram Live with them. They haven't started making content, but at least between the two of them, they have one normal neck.
That's right.
They balance each other out.
That's right. I mean, work together with a totem pole.
But anyways, No Neck Ed, his 15 minutes of fame has just started. I don't know what you're talking about, Peezy.
No way.
This guy's popular than ever. Every celebrity wants to be a part of his team. I mean, he's got Tori Spelling hitting him up trying to be on his cooking show.
C-list celebrity. Keep him coming. What else you got?
C-list celebrity, man.
Tori Spelling is someone you would expect to see in Sharknado.
Her father invented television, as we know it, I mean, what better person to rub shoulders with if you're No Neck Ed than her father influenced TV in the 80s and 90s, which is led till today.
Tori Spelling.
Hey, that's better than what we got going on.
It's not going to boost his career.
You never know. I mean, No Neck Ed. I don't know.
You'll
why
definitely
you're hating on
see
him.
No Neck Ed in the next Sharknado, though. No doubt in my mind.
He's going to be a thing for a long time, Bill. No Neck Ed. He's around to stay.
I fucking hope not.
I hope so.
I only take
hope
so much of this, bro. Like, I only take so much of this.
I think he's great. I think he's great. But yeah, that's all I got this week for sports.
All right, when we come back, No Selling with the Scott right here on 2B Blunt Podcast.
And now, bringing you the best and worst of pro wrestling today. The smartest mark in the building. He is the Scott.
So let's get into Money in the Bank. Do I get my background music or no, Peezy? You tell me. All right, there we go. Okay. So let's get into it. Money in the Bank. We all tuned in for the ladder match.
Animal? No, bro. What are you talking about? Listen, I'm trying to do this shit. I'm trying to fix this shit. All right?
So that ladder match, that clearly had the most anticipation. That's what
And
we
they
all
were
tuned
peaking.
in for. Okay? Rollins-McIntyre, that title match was absolutely great. Okay? If it
That
would have
bullshit at the end, though, killed it.
if it would have had the crowd, though, it would have meant so much more.
Wait,
but
Rollins
anyway.
and McIntyre went down on Raw?
No. That happened. This all happened at Money in the Bank, dude. That was the match right before the ladder match.
I'm thinking, I'm not Peezy's fault, but I was thinking.
Great match,
yeah.
but the crowd would have made it so much more than, you know, it had more potential with the crowd. Anyway, so Peezy, we know his thoughts on Money in the Bank, right? He thought it was the absolute shits. And I'll say, you risked watching it, and you didn't get rewarded, because the risk was worth the reward. Not in your case. Anyway.
The Money in the Bank match I enjoyed.
So, some aspects I thought were okay. Some not so much.
Yeah.
But during these unprecedented times, okay, with the no crowd, like, WWE is daring to be different, okay? We saw them do it with the Boneyard. We saw them do it with the Firefly Funhouse. We even saw a match on NXT with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano that was not a regular, substantial wrestling match that we're used to. It was more of a cinematic match, a movie match, if you will. These matches all didn't have commentary, and that's what Money in the Bank did as well. But I don't think it lived up to the hype of, you know, what we call now the measuring stick of these movie matches with the Boneyard match and the Firefly Funhouse match. Definitely didn't lead up to that. But anyway, there were cameos in the match, which I loved. And speaking of love, there was Brother Love, okay? I thought that was hilarious that he was in there. I thought when they went into Vince's office,
I thought that was great, yeah.
was absolutely hilarious. I was like, oh my god, Vince is there. And they had to put the chairs back. I thought that was absolutely hilarious.
But before that happened, bro, when they were in the gym, and that shit, when Otis put the weight on top of AJ Styles, was the most fraudulent looking shit I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you literally could tell it was barely touching it.
And speaking of stupid shit, the way he got locked in the room with The Undertaker was fucking stupid.
The whole thing was
AJ
too
Styles,
comedic for me. That's the problem.
Yeah, so
it's a fucking office.
like WWE headquarters.
The Undertaker in there,
yeah, WWE headquarters just has a room with tombstones in it. Like, come on, really?
Yeah.
Like, anyway, and continuing with the stuff I didn't like. So I like those cameos. I didn't like John Laurinaitis. That was kind of overdoing it to show him up on the scooter. Whoa, people power. Okay, like, come on, really? And then the Doink the Clown guy behind the chair in like one of the lobbies.
People think it's Gronkowski.
Come on, that shit was
Yeah,
cheesy
that was
as
cheesy
fuck.
as
All
fuck,
right,
yeah.
all right. Of course, there was a food fight. Okay, which oddly enough was not in the cafeteria. It was outside of the cafeteria. But anyway, during that segment or that part of the match, we saw Shayna Baszler choke out Rey Mysterio, which I laughed at. I thought that was hilarious. Okay.
Yeah,
But-
it didn't do it for me.
but when Dana Brooks slipped on the wet floor after the guy was mopping, I mean, come on. Another fucking cheesy moment of that match, really? Like, come on.
And a match full of them.
It was,
there was another.
my problem with it was just fucking combined.
Which
Like,
I
why?
feel like is
Why?
against the rules right
Why?
now of
Why?
Corona or a social distancing.
Why? Like, they're both fighting at the same time,
Yeah.
but there's
Yeah.
two separate briefcases.
It makes no sense.
No
bro.
sense.
Is
That
it-
was my main
Isn't
gripe
the social
with it.
distancing?
Separate it.
isn't the social distancing rule you can't have more than 10 people?
Yeah, that's Vince
in a
McMahon
gathering?
saying, fuck you, I'll go to Florida and do it, and I'll go to Connecticut. You son of a bitch.
That was 12. there were 12 of them there.
That's right, or else you're fired.
Oh my god. So there were 12 of them there with Paul Heyman, right? So 13 of them. So completely disregarding social distancing. But anyway, I thought it was funny though when Dana Brooke took that picture, that big frame of Carmella, and then she showed up later in the match with the picture frame still on her. I thought that was kind of funny. But we saw superstars actually fall off the roof. And no, I'm not talking about Dark Side of the Ring because the Owen Hart episode doesn't air till next week.
But did they actually fall off the roof? I mean, here's another thing too. I mean,
cinematic performance. There's obviously it's a stunt.
It was.
First of all,
I know, but I mean,
first of all, I hope
whine
Razor
about
Ramon
her.
does not come after me for that joke right there that I just did. But anyway, yes, the roof was apparently only 6 feet taller than a lower roof that they fell on. But anyway, so yeah, Baron Corbin, he threw Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio off the roof. But what feud comes out of it? Because Baron Corbin's on SmackDown, okay? He threw Rey off. He threw Aleister off. They're both on Raw. But it looks like the wild card is fucking back. You guys remember how we all hated the wild card rule last year?
It's bad.
Well, ratings are down so bad that we're desperate, and now we have to have people intermingle on shows. Now, we've seen it a lot with SmackDown and NXT. We've seen a lot of that. But now we're going to get full-blown because Baron Corbin's actually going to be on Raw next week. All right? And I think he was on Raw this
And
past
Rey
week.
Mysterio is now going to feud with Seth Rollins.
Well, we'll see if Rey Mysterio can see. But anyway,
Who cares?
so... But anyway, this Money in the Bank ladder match, does anybody even pay attention to the rules? The rules are you climb the ladder, you retrieve the briefcase, okay? Why would Dana Brooke, okay, why would she take the case from the conference room? You clearly didn't climb a ladder. I mean, come on. We knew that wasn't the real briefcase. Does she at least get to keep the money that was inside that thing? Who knows? All right? Otis tried to climb, okay, but apparently he ate too much during the food fight on the 3rd floor that he broke the fucking rung of the ladder, okay?
Whoa.
Wow, Scott.
Otis, leave him alone.
Despite this Otis...
Why are you yelling into the mic?
I'm just saying.
I figured to yell back up.
I was a little heated. You're supposed to climb the ladder, retrieve the briefcase, but what happened? It fell into his hands. Okay?
Just like
you're gonna say James Ellsworth?
Mandy did. Just like Mandy does.
Oh, Mandy fell into his arms too. All right. Well, listen, Otis is living a life right now, let me say. But anyway, don't get me wrong, guys. I love Otis. Highly entertaining. Oh, yeah. Oh, take. Oh, yeah. Steaks and weights. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom shakaloo. Like,
Wow. Otis just called it live.
Yeah, I fucking love Otis, okay?
Wow, Scott with the impressions.
But, guys, is he a main event champion contender? I don't see it.
No,
Okay?
he's part of that net crew I was just talking about that I was representing, bro. He's part of that net crew. Look up his high school photo. You seen it?
Oh, I've seen it. So it's not going to be the trinecta, you know. It's going to be, I don't know, some 4-way neck gimmick. Anyway.
Octonectar.
But I want to,
that's 8.
To
Yeah, I
me,
know.
here's where I stand. The Money in the Bank, the men's Money in the Bank, has been absolutely wasted the last 3 years. Okay,
That's 6.
And Otis, right?
Quad?
Quadro. Quattro.
Oh my God, you guys. Anyway, when I think of Money in the Bank, I think about how that tool is utilized to get guys over to that main event status, okay? They did it with Edge. They did it with CM Punk. They did it with RVD. They did it with The Miz. They did it with Seth Rollins, okay? It got them to that next level. Do you guys really honestly see Otis getting to that next level?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I
No,
don't.
I think
Yeah.
when he
So,
got it,
no.
when he got it,
Oh, no.
when he got it, I was like, he's going to be the next dude that gets it and cashes in and loses somehow,
That's it.
some way. Or Mandy's going to like fucking sway him to give it to her, and she's going to cash in on someone in the women's division. He may not even cash it in as a man.
Mandy might be the be-all, end-all for Otis's Money in the Bank run.
I
We'll
think
see.
that's what I thought. Mandy is going to end up with that briefcase.
But honestly, like, that was, like, the majority of the pay-per-view was that match for me, but what felt the most weird to me was Money in the Bank was done before 9:30 p.m.
Dude, I couldn't believe it.
I didn't know what to do with myself.
I was like checking
What do I
my
do with
pulse.
myself?
I was checking my pulse. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I can watch this fucking...
I think I played like Call of Duty up until the time I thought that match would start and the show was over.
No, you're spinning.
Shortest
Oh, that's right.
You're
pay-per-view.
spinning. So I was like, yo, you're trying
was another terrible
shortest
set.
pay-per-view for sure in recent memory. Okay, it was even shorter than Monday Night Raw. When was the last time that happened? But anyway, speaking about Raw, it opened.
Oh my God!
Becky Lynch came out. Okay, and the man is pregnant. Okay, whew, I gotta keep going. Okay, so no official cash-in, but intriguing use of the belt forfeiture. Too many tournaments right now. Okay, so they just gave the belt to Asuka. Rollins, though, right? He takes another star off of TV. It's usually he's injuring people, right? He ended Sting's career. He took Finn Balor off TV. Now he took Becky Lynch off TV. Okay? But did you guys see Rollins on Monday night? Like, he was just disheveled, okay? Like, did fatherhood...
Yeah, it looked like he didn't take a shower. It looked like he was stressed the fuck out.
Did fatherhood get to him already? Or was he really just that upset that he went from having one of the best themes in the business to now having Mordecai's unused 2004 entrance theme? Okay?
They changed his theme music?
Oh, dude, you don't even want to know.
Oh, God.
You don't even want to know.
He doesn't have the burn it down gimmick anymore?
Anyway.
That shows you.
Or maybe...
how much I'm watching.
Maybe. Anyways, I think Rollins' demeanor was exactly how we all felt when we all saw that there was a basketball game between the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders. Because what the fuck was that shit, okay? Listen, on my shit list, I'm just gonna say Del Rio. I don't even want to get into it because I don't even want to give him the time of day, and we don't have time, and I don't want to give him the time. So, the good things about this week: take your last ride. If you haven't watched episode 1, watch it because we'll get into it when the week's
That's
come.
like the equivalent to the Last Dance right now. The last ride. And it's great that they're both on at the same time.
All right, guys, that's no selling with the Scott for this week. Next week, hear my thoughts about the Dark Side of the Ring season finale, and we're going to preview AEW's Double or Nothing. So that's no selling with the Scott for this week. See you guys next week.
All right, no selling with the Scott. When we come back, we're going to try to get Hazy back, and we're going to try to get Hazed and Infused right here on the 2B Blood podcast.
Stock up on TP, because we're the shit. It's To Be Blood with Peezy.
That's right. We're back, baby. We made it. Let's see if we can get this thing rolling. Hazy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, there it is. All right. All right. This is amazing news. It's so good to see you again.
I like the music.
I can tell.
Are you guys ready to get hazed and infused?
Let's do it.
Oh my God, I couldn't be more ready to get Hazed and Infused right now. Are you guys ready?
It'd be cooler if you did.
Because right now,
I'm packing up with.
We're packing the fresh bomb. That's right.
To get Hazed and Infused with y'all.
Let's do it.
Awesome. How have you guys been? Have you been staying safe?
That's it's best we can so far. We're all Rona free, thank God. You know, we played a little WEED or RONA earlier. We had a winner. That was great.
I feel that. Well, I've got some more goodies for you guys today. I got some new stuff in. So are you guys ready to check it out?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I want to know what I got to be getting for this next month to stay quarantined because they ain't opening up anytime soon. So.
I feel that, but... Like, what, you guys still aren't open, like, at all?
Like, right now, we're not open at all, and then, like, May 20th, they're supposed to start, like, phase 1, which is, like, the bare minimum of everything. You know, where, like, you can only eat outside, you have to wear your mask everywhere, they're just going to start opening, like, nail salons and barber shops and stuff, and, like, that's, like, it. And, like, small retail shops. A dentist. Dentists are coming back.
They've finished phase 1.
Really?
And now the news are reporting that we're going to be the next hotspot. So,
how great!
Yeah, that's been the common theme. You know,
everyone who's open really has become hotspots.
Hotspot because it's too soon. Yeah,
yeah. Everyone's like rushing to get back to normalcy, but like you gotta.
Yeah, I just pretty much stay because I have to go to work. I handle a lot of payroll, so. I just pretty much stay in my one office as much as I possibly can.
I hear you. I hear you. So what do you got for us this month? I can't wait to see. I'm in need of some new stuff to get the smoke out of, you know?
I've got some goodies today. First, we're going to take a rip off of this Happy Blaze box piece, though.
I got a Hemper box piece right now.
Cheers.
Cheers. Maybe I should go this way.
Yeah, you gotta go that way.
I got both cameras rolling.
B-side. You got that B-side. Scott, you want a rip?
Oh man, I'm good for now.
How about I blow you a big fat one right in
You
your
can do
face?
that.
Yeah? Huge rip.
All right. So first up, have you guys heard of Shop Canalog?
The what? No, I haven't.
Have you heard of Shop Canalog?
No.
What is that? What do they make?
All right, Shop Canalog are these cannabis jars, and you can actually pump them to where all the air is sucked out of them.
What?
What? That's sick.
So it keeps all your stuff. You can see that the top, and then you just push this little button down, and it sucks all the air out of it. So it keeps all your stuff fresh. And they're little glass. They have these size, and then they have a size a little bit bigger than this. So I thought these were really cool.
Those are very cool. Those are unique.
I know. I need some of those.
It seems like such a easy thing to think of, but I've never seen it before.
I know. How much can you fit in the jars?
All right, this is dope AF. These are custom boards. These are called bud boards. They are for dabs. It's like a dab station.
What?
See, these dabs are right here. You can put them in and out. So you have a rolling station right there. It's a wooden board, and this one's designed with the Go Stoner logo. But you can get pretty much anything and everything that you want on it. And these are the
shops.
We need to get one with our logo on there, dude. That's sick.
Right? I love it.
That thing's super dope.
They've got all these little different nooks and crannies, so you can put your dabs in there. It's like a little dabbing station.
How much does something like that go for?
And all that stuff on there. And then I have I got a new piece
how much
from
does that?
LSD Gallery. It's really, really cool. You grab it.
How much does that board go for?
The bud board,
Yeah. Like, how much would that cost me to get something like that?
it just depends on what you're looking for. They have all different sizes.
Ooh, really?
You can do some custom. You can do some that they already have designs for. But it ranges in different prices based off of what all you want done to it. But they're on Instagram. They're called bud boards, and it's made out of wooden boards. Like I said, they do custom. There's this etching in it. I mean, we got this, and we were like, "Oh my goodness, this is so pretty." It was gorgeous. They're supposed to be making one for me, a personalized one for me. So as soon as I get that in, I'll show you guys that, and I'll talk to them more about their pricing. So I'll have that for you next episode.
Awesome.
And I got this really neat piece from LSD Gallery. They have some really pretty cool glass pieces. I thought this was neat just because I haven't really seen too many pendants like that.
That is pretty awesome.
And then I told you guys last time we spoke that I was going to get these stash products, the new Rio.
Look at that thing.
As you can see, I've been using it. It's basically the portable dabber for cold starts.
Holy shit, though. Wow.
And then your tank comes out.
What?
Your butane tank comes out of it.
Built right into the device.
So it's a portable dab rig, and it comes with a carrying case and everything.
Dude, where do they sell those? I need one of those things. Like,
yes,
in studio.
You get them at Vape Active.
Okay.
You can use my discount code Hazy10.
Nice.
Vape Active.
Yeah, we need that.
Vape Active. Yeah.
That thing's sick. We have
I plug Vape Active a lot.
That's
I also plug YoCan a lot. YoCan came out with the Regin. Oh, let me grab it. And they're going to be coming out with some more products. They do a lot of like concentrate vape pens. They do a lot of mods that go with like your cartridges and things like that. And they even have like 3-in-1s that you can use for an e-cig, CBD or THC cartridge, and dabs.
That's sick.
Pretty cool. I love YoCan because they have all different ranges. You can find things as cheap as like $25 all the way up to like $100, $150. Just different types of vape pens. And that
Those things are
discount code is
awesome, too.
KC15.
It's a great brand.
And I think, I did want to tell you from the last time that we spoke, I wanted to correct myself because I was wrong. The chocolate mug or the hot cocoa mug, that was a Hemper piece. I think I told you guys it was a Daily High Club piece, but it's actually a Hemper piece.
Wow, what a perfectionist.
I got it right there.
Yeah.
I got it up there.
You want the chocolate mug?
Yes.
Yeah. It's right there, right behind your head on the top of the other shelf.
Oh, you got 2 shelves now.
Yeah, I've had 2 shelves, but that's the mug right there. What she's talking about.
Candy cane straw?
Yeah. That's what we were talking about from the last time she was on the show.
All right, cool.
Yeah, pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Here's their first model of the Rio from Stash Products. This one's a little bit smaller, as you can see.
It's probably better for carrying and being portable.
Yeah, that's saying that doesn't look very portable right there. I mean, I can't really put that in my pocket. That's for sure.
No, there's a case.
Oh, worse, I can just put it right in the car.
Yeah, just carry it. Yeah,
because those things are good to have, man. You know, I like the pens though. The Vulcan pen she was talking about. The last time she was on the show, she was telling us about one she had. Remember the one she had? It was like on a keychain.
Yeah.
Yo, that thing is wild.
You ended up getting one?
Yeah, we're gonna after the show when we go back upstairs. I got.
Have you guys have you used or have you checked out the Happy Blaze box yet?
No.
I know that we did some talking about that.
No, and I don't understand. Somehow I canceled my subscription for Hemper because I was gonna switch over, and this was like December, and I just got another box again last month.
Gotcha.
Oh, we got a caller. Want to take a caller? Maybe someone's got a question for you. That's pretty wild. 2B Blood Podcast, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, my name's Danny. I heard about the show from Scott. I just changed his oil today.
Wow.
Dude, I told you I was going to call in, bro. I told you I was going to call in.
You weren't lying. He wasn't lying.
No, dude, I would have been on earlier, but the wife wanted Popeyes from Wallingford. So we just got home. I just finished cramming my face. I'm like downloading the Stitcher app.
Okay.
Right, yeah, so we can listen to our podcast.
I was listening to the podcast from 5 days ago because that's what it brought me to when I looked you guys up on Instagram. For some reason, it wouldn't let me go through Spotify.
Oh, we're on there.
We've had that problem before. We're going to have to look into it deeper.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, thanks for the oil.
Thanks for calling in, bro.
You changed your oil, man.
Listening.
You want to plug your spot, see if people want to come down?
Well, yeah, probably on Washington Street.
Oh, right down the street. Right around the corner. Right around the corner.
Well, he pulls in and he's like, yo, bro, like, how long are the wipers going to take? Because I got the place to be.
You went there to get your wipers done, bro?
I went to get my oil changed, but my wipers are...
You didn't go there to get your wipers
My
done.
wipers are very rusty, so Danny recommended them for me, and I was worried about time.
Let him know. He got a better deal with me than he did up the street because I gave him $10 off his set, homie.
Yo, you're the man. Yo, I filled out that survey. Don't you worry.
In return, Scott was like, I'll fill out your survey if you call my podcast.
Well, thanks for calling in, man. Hopefully we have you as a weekly listener now.
Yeah, definitely. I'm about to jack in just a second. I'm like, I just downloaded the app.
All right, man. Appreciate you calling in.
Check out my Instagram because I know you guys do giveaways. Have Scott show you, bro.
Yeah, I already showed Peezy over here, so we'll do it up for you.
We'll contact you on that one, man.
Yeah, we will.
All right, definitely, bro. You guys have an awesome day. And
Thanks, you too.
Wow, what a turn.
Wow, sorry, Hazy.
Yeah, Hazy, I'm sorry about that. I chose the wrong day to get an oil change, I guess. I didn't mean for that to interrupt you.
She's still there?
She's still there? She's probably wondering what the fuck's going on.
Hello?
Never turned on.
Yeah, of course she's on. You can hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay,
right.
Sorry.
You're good. I have the G Pen Roam. Remember we discussed that last time?
Yes. I think last time we spoke about that in the G Pen Connect too, right?
Yeah, it's the G Pen Roam. It's a dabber. It's from, they had the Connect. This one's the Roam. So you put the dabs like in there, and then this actually detaches. It's magnetic. Hold on. If I can figure this out.
Look at that thing.
There
That
we
thing's
go.
sick.
So it comes off like this. It's magnetic. And then there's a tube on the inside that you fill up with water.
What? That's sick.
It's a portable dab rig.
What?
Wow, that's awesome. That's super portable.
Look at that thing. It's
You
like,
can put
it's
that
like
in your hoodie pocket.
load
no
in the
problem,
clip.
you know?
Absolutely.
It's
That's something
Yeah.
you can carry around.
like the size of a gun
Yeah,
clip.
and it also comes with a case too. It's you can get it at Vape Active.
I need to get some of these, bro.
I've always been a G Pen user though. That's like my go-to brand when I dab or do vapes.
I've always been a big fan of the G Pen brand. Absolutely. Like my first pens, remember were the micros. Remember the
They're
first time?
OGs. Yeah, they're OGs in the game.
I came in, I got the twin pack of micros from the G Pen, bro. I was the first fucking dude on the block with these things. Hitting them things. Yeah, that shit was fire.
And last but not the very least,
Is-
I love homemade bongs. Like stuff that
That
so
thing
this
looks like
guy
it's made
makes
out of a
stuff
tequila
out of
bottle.
like
That's
liquor
right.
bottles and then paints them.
It is. It's
He's called
Patron.
the Bong Fellow.
What?
So he made like this hookah type bong thing out of a Patron bottle and he painted it.
That's super cool, especially with the hose.
Yeah, and he does like all kinds of different custom paintings and things like that, different bottles.
You don't
So
see
I thought it was
hoses a
pretty
lot
neat
anymore.
'cause
like
that's
hookah
skill.
style,
I could
yeah.
never really make anything like that and have it work as well as this does. So I thought that was really neat.
That's
I
very
like
creative.
artistic things and homemade things, as long as they're safe to use.
I think it's freaking awesome.
I would trust the Patron bottle. I love drinking Patron, so that'd be perfect. I drink a bottle of Patron, and I'd be able to make
So
a
then it's a
bong out of it.
perfect bong for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You can drink your Patron and then recycle the bottle.
That's it. I got to connect with this guy. Start sending my empty bottles in return of maybe a mediocre discount.
Dude, that's not a bad idea, honestly.
Imagine with the screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Yeah, that's it. We should get one for you guys with the whiskey.
What do you mean?
You guys love that peanut butter Smoky Mountain whiskey. You'll probably
Why not?
make a bottle out of that, no problem.
True. It's kind of a thin bottle, though. And the Patron bottle is a nice wide base. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, that's true.
Like
yeah,
you
it
could,
gets a lot of water in it, so it makes for like a really heavy, milky hit
yeah,
too.
that's that
Yeah.
money shot. That's it. You hit one of those and you're done. That's that good night bong rip. I need one of those, I think. Can you imagine, bro, if we had one with like a couple hoses, like a hookah? Yo, we should get something like a hookah bong for in here. Then we could smoke that shit at the same time. They got that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get one. That'd be so,
They're
dude.
pretty baller. They're pretty baller. They're from the guy's name. The Instagram handle is the Bong Fellow.
The Bong Fellow.
That's
I
a
want to
great
check
name,
it out.
the Bong
Yeah.
Fellow.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. But that's pretty much what I have. And like I said, LSD Gallery, they're still open right now during the whole pandemic. They have limited hours, but they are still open. And they have a lot of pieces from like Noble Glass, the David S. Pumpkins bong that we watched and saw the last
David S.
episode.
Pumpkins, I love it.
They also carry
That
a
was a
lot of
great
those
piece.
as well. So they have pretty unique things. And then, like I said, the Bud Board and the G Pen pretty much wowed me. I know Yocan is coming out with some new stuff, so I'll have that next.
Awesome.
And then I have some CBD products that are going to be sent to me. And then I also have, there's a lady that makes cannabis jewelry, which is really cool. She'll
Really?
take like necklaces and bracelets and earrings and put bud in them and make cannabis jewelry. So
That's
that's pretty
incredible.
neat. That'll be coming my way too soon. And then
caught
I
up.
think
Get trapped
I
in
think
Island,
Vape
break up some of
Active may
those
have some new
jewels and
stuff
start
coming out here
smoking.
shortly as well.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Well, I hope to see a lot of that stuff. We have you get on again next month. That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. As I get it, I'll send you a message, let you know. Check it out. 'Cause so far, some of the products that have come out, I know between the end of last year and this year have really been very inventive. So I'm pretty excited. I don't know if you guys have seen The Rock. I haven't gotten my hands on that, but I've kind of wanted to try it. And then there's another one that I've seen. It's white. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's like this kind of cylinder looking thing. I'll have to look it up. but I've also wanted to try that one too.
That's awesome. Well, we'll be sure to be checking in with you next month to find out what a professional's advice is on what products you need to get at home.
Absolutely. You got to join Hazed and Infused and see what's out there in the market. I've already tried it. I'll let you know if it's good or not.
That's right. Thanks, Hazy, for calling in. We will see you next month.
For sure. Thanks for having me. You guys stay safe and have a wonderful, hazy day.
You too. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Well, that's it. We did it.
You got your Ric Flair drip on at all times with that fucking
That's right.
house, bro.
2B Blood Podcast, baby. You already know. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever it might be, at 2B Blood Podcast with the number 2. Shout out RTF Sports Network, www.2bbloodpodcast.com. From the Scott, Frank, Knox, and Peezy, we will see you next week, episode 45. Same weed time, same weed channel.